Hello guys, March Madness Mania here, and today we're going to change up a little and we're going to share a bracket, but this is from a professional analyst. I am also a professional analyst, but I'm calling in another guest, and he will describe to us about his bracket, some tough predictions he faced, and the outlook of many teams. So if we could call in Charles Caesar. Charles, you there?
Yep.
Okay, so if you could share with us your bracket, tell us the standings, where you think each team will end up, and if any picks you faced a little challenge with. But anyway, let's start. So in the Midwest, I'm pretty sure you got Kentucky winning that first game.
Yep.
Actually, ESPN, according to BPI, Kentucky has a 99% chance of winning that game. But there can always be upsets. So
Yeah, but I just think Kentucky, their defense, how they play against non-ranked teams, and yeah,
they never lose their confidence.
no. Okay, next I have Purdue beating Cincinnati. I think Purdue's performing well with their defense and offense, and I think they can just pull that win. Then I have West Virginia beating Buffalo. West Virginia, they just, I think, can perform better than Buffalo. And then Maryland beating Valparaiso. I think that's just a win that Maryland can easily pull. Then Butler beating Texas. Notre Dame beating Northeastern. Wichita State beating Indiana, and Kansas beating Adams State.
Okay, that's a good.
And then next I have Kentucky beating Purdue. Maryland beating West Virginia.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. I just think how Maryland is performing and how West Virginia is performing. How Maryland, how they their defense, I guess, is better than offense for West Virginia. And then I have Butler losing to Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame, after that win against Duke, I think they can pull that win. Then I have Wichita State losing to Kansas.
That's another tough one in my opinion. I mean, I understand Wichita State. They're 7 seed, but I think they're potential enough. They have a lot of potential to pull a loss for Kansas, an upset.
Yeah. After Wichita State beating UNI and Kansas losing to Iowa State, I think Kansas can still pull that win.
Okay, and then if we can continue, Kentucky and Maryland, who you got?
Kentucky.
And who you got, Notre Dame or Kansas?
Notre Dame.
Oh, Notre Dame. Okay, that's a good one actually. I'd take Notre Dame over Kansas. And then I'm guessing for the Final Four, crown for the Midwest, you got Kentucky.
Yep.
Okay. Now as we jump into the West region.
Yeah. So starting off, I have Wisconsin beating Coastal Carolina.
Oregon, Oklahoma State's a tough one. Who you got there?
Oregon.
Okay.
And then I have Wofford beating Arkansas.
Yeah, I think Wofford can pull the upset with the leading scorer on their team.
And then I was kind of deciding between UNC or Harvard because Harvard has been playing pretty well, but I think UNC has been performing well also.
Yeah, I see. I think UNC has a lot of potential in the tournament. For sure they can reach the Sweet 16.
Yep. And then next I have Ole Miss beating Xavier.
Yeah. Last night Ole Miss pulled a terrific win over BYU, so I see a lot of potential for Ole Miss.
Yeah, because BYU is a very strong.
Great shooting team. Strong on both ends of the court, and Ole Miss was down at one point in the game, 17 points. So I see a lot of potential in Ole Miss winning it.
Yeah, and next I have Baylor beating Georgia State. Ohio State beating VCU.
Yeah, I think VCU is an overrated seed. I think they should be replaced for the seed of Texas, but then again, VCU, they had bad losses, but Texas, they just couldn't finish a game.
Yep.
Then I think you got Arizona.
Arizona, Texas, Southern.
Okay, and then as we continue, round of 32, Wisconsin, Oregon. Wisconsin, I think they're playing very good basketball.
And yeah, he's been performing.
Okay.
And then I have UNC beating Wofford. I think UNC, how they've been playing, especially after beating Virginia, I think they can pull that win. And then Baylor beating Ole Miss. Arizona beating Ohio State. And then Sweet 16, I have Wisconsin beating UNC. And Arizona beating Baylor. And then Wisconsin beating Arizona. And then to go for the Final Four to the champion.
Wow.
I have Kentucky.
Oh, so Kentucky and Wisconsin will play. Yeah, I think in my brackets I put Arizona over Wisconsin. I think UNC could have a potential upset for Wisconsin. I think UNC could take Wisconsin. And I think Arizona will get the Final Four crown for the West, but it's good to get a different perspective to see your view of the bracket. I see Wisconsin getting 4. I don't see them getting the Final Four. But anyway, let's go to the East. So as I go to the East, to start off, the 1 seed in this region is Villanova. I think they got very lucky with Duke and Virginia falling in the ACC tournament. But I do see Villanova, they either can get very far or be upset by NC State or LSU. So let's start.
So for Villanova, I have Villanova to the round of 32. And then NC State, LSU, I put NC State. Then Northern Iowa, UNI, against Wyoming, I have UNI. Then Louisville against UC Irvine, I have Louisville. Providence against VCU or Dayton, whoever they get, I think Providence. And Oklahoma.
Yeah, just going back to the Providence game, I think Dayton's going to beat VCU, but I think Dayton has a strong hope of beating Providence, actually. So we'll see that one.
Yeah, well, I put Providence right now because I want to win.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Dayton wins, and I will change it, but right now, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe VCU win, so I'm putting Providence.
Yep, I see. I see.
And then Oklahoma beating Albany. Georgia beating Michigan State. And Virginia beating Belmont. And then next, I have Villanova beating NC State. And then Louisville beating UNI. I just think how Louisville, how they perform. And I don't think UNI, they are a strong team, but I don't think they'll get that far.
So you don't think Seth Tuttle can lead the team?
No, well, he can, but I don't think not that far.
Okay.
And then Oklahoma beating Providence.
Okay. Buddy Yield leading Oklahoma.
Yeah, and then Virginia beating Georgia.
Okay.
And then next I have Villanova beating Louisville. And Virginia beating Oklahoma. And next I have Virginia beating Villanova.
Wow. I think Villanova got pretty far in that bracket. And I don't know about UVA. Justin Anderson is not healthy, so We'll see about that. Well, let's go to the South.
Okay.
Duke.
So I have Duke beating whoever wins UNF or RMU.
Okay.
And then San Diego State beating St. John's.
Yep, without Crystal Pika for St. John's.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Utah beating SF Austin. Then Georgetown beating East Washington. SMU beating UCLA. Iowa State beating UAB. Iowa beating Davidson. And Gonzaga beating North Dakota.
Iowa and Davidson's a tough one. I got Davidson, but let's see Iowa. I think they can make a run too.
Yeah, like how Aaron White's performing. I
Okay.
just think that can easily, or that not easily, but I think Aaron White has been leading the team very well, and I think he can lead them to be beating Davidson.
Okay. Duke, San Diego State.
At Duke,
Utah, Georgetown.
Georgetown,
SMU, Iowa State.
Iowa State, and
Iowa, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
And then Gonzaga, ISU.
I have Gonzaga,
And then Georgetown and Duke.
Duke.
And then Final Four crown.
I have Duke, and then I have Virginia beating Duke.
Okay, so Virginia, and then Kentucky, and then who's the national championship?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay. I think Duke can beat Virginia. I honestly don't like Duke at all. But I think Duke will beat UVA and take on Kentucky in the national championship. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and the next video will be up. Thanks. Thank you for watching, as I'll keep posting more bracketology videos and help you guys out with your brackets. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll be out with the next video soon. Thanks.